These are the cookies that you want with a glass of milk and Saturday morning cartoons. I don't know why you're eating cookies on Saturday morning, but still, that sounds good to me.
Hey guys, I'm Brenda. I'm a Tasty producer and I'm here today at Tasty Studios. And that's because today I will be comparing chocolate chip cookies, homemade versus store-bought. So I'm just gonna get my things ready right here and get cooking, all right? Let's get started with the homemade version. So I was very lucky because our producer Alvin had already made this recipe and he shared with me his tricks. He says that this is the perfect one because it mixes the right amount of white and brown sugar, which gives it that chewy but not too chewy texture. As the dude from Man's Warehouse would say, you're gonna like the way it tastes, I guarantee it. Now we're gonna mix it up. Basically what you want is to stir these sugars so much that they turn into this caramel looking liquid. And that's what we're looking for. And that's the beauty of homemade. You get to add as many chocolate chunks as you wish. Alright, so now we're down to Toll House chocolate chip cookie dough, and all this requires is for you to open up the package and then place the dough on the tray, because guess what? They even cut the little squares for you, and you're ready to bake. And if you thought that pre-made cookie dough it's already easy, you know this is the top of the top right here, because all this really requires is for you to open up the package, pick the prettiest girl in the pack, and enjoy.
I feel like I know which one's homemade, but I think I'm gonna have to go with this one. It's just like a classic after-school cookie.
So if I had to choose one of these cookies that's my favorite, I'm going homemade. It's nice and flat, it's perfectly bendy. There's just something about this cookie that really...
These are great, totally 100% store-bought, but nothing wrong with it because it's chocolate chip and it's cookies. These I feel like are the kind of cookies you get at like a bakery or coffee shop, which is awesome, but like, these are like the cookies that your mom makes when you're having friends over. They're like made with that touch of love, that TLC, perfect chocolate chip cookie perfection.
My favorite has to be the homemade one. It's chocolatey, it's soft, it melts in your mouth. Homemade for the win, always.
I love Chips Ahoy cookies. I just like how crunchy they are all the way through. It's like dry and crumbly, but in the best way.
It's chewy, but it's not like doughy or undercooked. And the chocolate, it's like, when you pull it, you can see the chocolate in it. Like, this is what I want in a chocolate chip cookie.
It's pretty clear that it comes down to these two versions right here, from scratch and pre-made dough. The majority of the people went for the homemade. There's so much love and chocolate that went into this that I'm just not surprised at all. If you don't have much time, then you can just go ahead and grab a couple of squares, put them in the oven, and 10 minutes later, you got beautiful, warm chocolate chip cookies. I also asked people on Instagram, based on looks, they would go for homemade, from scratch. All you have to do is add 10 more minutes to your schedule, and you can go from this, which is not bad at all, to this, which is 50 times better, I have to say. Well, that's my opinion. And the amount of chocolate, this is the remedy to all the problems in your life. Just go for this.
All right.
That's it?
Yeah.
Fingers